Hey, what's up? Blake Harrison. I'm from Panama City, Florida. I'm up here at Rundle Run 6 in North Georgia. Deadbeat Customs definitely hooked it up with some parts of the bike. They do a great job with all their parts. Their merchandise is amazing. Great guys all around. I have a late 90s Softail here. We chopped the end of it off. Put some cool cocktail shaker tails on there. My buddy Park Chops, follow him on Instagram. We're here with 6 Cycles from Panama City, Florida. Great dude as well. But we did a cool little screen print there. Did all the paint to sell, bought the tank. Full build though, S&S 80-inch Evo. But comfy chopper is the way we like to describe it, with the Softail suspension on it.
Yeah, and it stops and everything, right?
Oh yeah, I left the front brake on no matter what people say about me.
Frame is an original 69. It was stretched and draped in 69, and the green on the frame and the paint are original 1969 paint.
Damn.
The bike was redone in 2004. Obviously, it came with an original Panhead motor. I took it off, put a shovel on it. One of the other unique things about it, supposedly, I don't know the history, but I was told that's the only 3-spoke invader that was ever made in history. I don't know if that's true or not. If somebody knows if that's a fact, I'd really like to have that answer. I'm not even sure what front end it is, what make it is or whatever, but pretty good bike. I like it. That's about all I know about it, but yeah, good. Cool bike, man.
Josh Rising from Greenville, South Carolina. My 64 Panhead. It's 64 motor, 64 transmission, 54 frame. It's just a repop frame. Front end come off of another Panhead I had years back. Just put the same front end on it. Red at the butcher chop. He hooked me up, did a lot of the fab work with some of the stainless. The mount the fender, made the sissy bar, all that stuff. Made the mid mounts on it and all that. Everything else, I didn't have a lot of tools, just moved and kind of built everything in the shed. Made everything where I could work on it as easily as possible, but just made it as simple as possible. But it's been a runner with a lot of miles on it the last 2 weeks. So.
Yeah, very good.
Like, hi, my name's James Barron, from Habersham County, Georgia. 61 fan shovel. Made the frame with the original dual glide frame that had an aim and savior rear. Chopped all that off. 9 inches up, 51-degree rake. It's a 30 over mixed chop shop front end. Handlebars came off of a 75 FLH. Split. I extended it.
What's the motor?
That's a 61 FLH bottom with a late model shovel top. Everything else is pretty much just store-bought. Squish pipes, cocktail shakers, made the sissy bar, prism tank.
This is your second ride, is out to here?
Yeah, I just got it together. Made one trip to my house from my shop, and we decided to just splash some primer on the tank and just ride it here, and it did well, Luke. Suicide clutch, there's a long front end, and it gets it a little bit, but so far so good. Maybe next time it'll be all nice and shiny, but for now it's just mainly about the profile and not the looks.
Zach Costelli from Ventura, California. This is my 1969 Shovelhead chopper, hellbent. It's a single down tube frame with knuckle axle plates and mechanical brakes. I built all the foot controls, the high-mid foot controls and the brake arm, built the exhaust, the struts, these old one-piece struts that I narrowed to run this narrowed K-model fender, and just everything kind of skinny and high and tight, and a lot of influence from the early 70s, like Northern California clubs. Just an old fun chopper.
You done some long road trips on it?
Not on this one yet. The motor and transmission came out of a bike that I built 3-4 years ago, and I got, I don't know, 10,000 miles around coast to coast on it.
Yeah.
In the last couple of years. This bike, the version of this bike's only like 2 weeks old.
Yeah.
So I put this together right before the Virginia City Showcase in Nevada, and we did that. The next day I threw it in the van and came back to the East Coast, and I've been out here for a couple weeks doing some stuff for work and scheduled that around coming to Grundle Run.
Very good.
JD Mears on the west side of Atlanta. The 99 Evo Sportster, kind of your regular Sportster build, hardtail. Nothing too crazy. I painted the bike myself, put everything together. Just first time bringing it out, really. Just done some shakedown runs. Seems to be working fine so far. And yeah, that's about it. I don't know if anything was typically hard to build, but the taping for the paint's definitely the most time consuming, the most intricate aspect, I guess you'd say.
Yeah.
Jordan showed up. I'm doing a bike interview. Hey, fuck you. I'm Tyler. Built this bike a couple years ago. 56 Panhead, 74 inch.
What's coming off your tank?
Yeah, when you ride these things hard as fuck, they're about to, am I allowed to cuss? When you ride these things hard as fuck, they're gonna break. So we're here leaking gas. Sometimes if you want to light it on fire, it gives you so much headache. Yeah, pretty much about that.
Damn, bro, yeah, I can
It's leaking. Stock 74 inch, 56 Panhead.
bad boy shit right
Worked
there.
a lot of overtime to afford this. I'm not rich or nothing. Did a lot of fabrication myself, putting up these bars, headlight, made the exhaust. Tried to run a linker on it for a while, couldn't figure out air leaks. Threw a Super E on there with the ghettoest setup you've ever seen, but it's sealed up. Force mag, made all these controls to stop it and shit. It leaks, but it's fun. Custom fender, repping the home state. The scissor bar was a pain in the ass, flat stock. Just took 3 tries, cast the tail light into it. Got the river seat set up, comfy enough for my fat ass. Got a couple of Eagles on it. B-side's pretty cool too, I guess. Some hot dog accessories, best food out there. Yeah, built it to be a show bike that was gonna get dirty as fuck and ride the hell out of it. Parked up in the garage.
My name is Tyler, from Jacksonville, Florida, and last year I came to my first Rundle Run, and I won this tank in the raffle, and I'd always wanted to build a chopper, and I kind of felt like that was a sign to do so. So I got this is a 1980 cone shovel transmission off of a Super Glide from a buddy in Jacksonville, and started working on it and finished it Thursday night at 8 p.m. before Rundle, and did a shakedown ride here yesterday, and my first chopper is off the tank right over here.
Started doing the Grundle Run because we love to ride motorcycles, and events didn't have a ride in them when we went to them. So we went to Florida, did a ride, and said, hey, we could do this in Georgia. So we started out, and we just like to ride motorcycles, honestly. We like custom motorcycles, we like to ride old bikes.
How many people came to the first Grundle Run?
first Grundle Run, I believe we had a little over 80, no, I think it was 80 bikes on the ride, and I think it was about 112 people, if I remember the count.
What's the count so far today?
Today we have 132 motorcycles on the ride and over 450 people.